Hey guys, this is Nefarious411 and welcome to episode 13 of The New Frontier. I have been playing around with different designs, and as you can see, I have all of this so far. Just playing around with different options that I have. I decided to go with Acacia for the vertical and, well, basically the main structure of the house, as you can see, and I have the planks here, but I am currently running the 11.0 version of the mod pack. I think the last episode I was at 8.2, so let me real quick run through some of the changes. One of which is the chisel mod, and if I take a look at the recipe, it's just a stick and a piece of iron, and that basically allows me to create a bunch of different types of materials, which is very good because that gives me the ability to change these acacia planks into these smooth ones. Then I also have the vertical ones there. I don't think I could do anything with the redwood planks, but I decided to have a little bit of offset color there for my garages. Created the driveway-ish using gravel, but the chisel mod is really cool. Right now I'm just using the iron chisel, even though I can use like a diamond one later. Couple of other ones, let me just take a look real quick. Crafting table 4, but I think it was later removed in between. Dark roleplay core, hardcore ore, more overlays, ore control, X tones, craft tweaker, initial inventory, map writer, but then it was later changed back to the journey map because of some of the issues that were with it. And let's see, Botania was added. I might play around with that later. 2 mini graves, ranged pumps, and things like that. So I'm actually going to show you a couple of things of what I did to my house here after I take a nap real quick, because I do not want monsters to spawn around me. One of the things that I did is a combination of the chisel mod, which creates full-size blocks, but you might also notice that I have this other chisel. This is from Chisel and Bits, and this is pretty cool because here I should be able to take, let's see, let me just go with redwood. Let me just grab a piece of redwood, and if I were to place this on the ground and use the Alt button, I have all of these different things. I could do like single bits, medium cube, large cube. So if I did a large cube and left click, you can see that it just took a big chunk out of this, and now it's putting it in my chisel bit bag, which is a very good thing to have. If I take a look at the recipe for this, it's basically just wool around a single bit, creates you this bit bag. I would definitely recommend having this because of the fact that just breaking off a single piece of this, I think that gives me a full stack of bits. And if I were to take the entire thing out, that's going to fill up really quick. So chisel bit bag is highly recommended for any kind of use with chisel and bits. So let me just go ahead and destroy the rest of this block, and I will show you a couple of things that I've been doing. Ugh! And the chisel is really easy to create. I'm just using the stone chisel for now. I should play around with the other ones, but figure might as well just use the stone one since it's really cheap. Just a little bit of cobble and a stick, so really not much to it. So let me go ahead and grab the rest of this up. If I take a look at my bit bag, you can see that it's almost halfway full, and I have tons and tons of bits, which is very cool. So if I were to place these in the world, let me find a decent area to do this. Yeah, maybe on the stone right here. You can place individual pieces, which is kind of cool, or you can hold the Alt key and come up with all of these others. So if I wanted a larger cube, I would be able to place that small cubes, really cool stuff. So let me go ahead and just grab all of that back. So you can create essentially whatever design that you want. And that's exactly what I did over here for like all of the trim to my windows. I have trim on the other corner of the house. Even made this a little bit fancier so that it goes up and back down on this little doorway here. So it's actually been pretty cool. I think I was just using medium cube? No, small cube. So if I do a small cube and start placing that, you can see that it's able to just place that in the world, and I can just stack on it, build it out. But that might be kind of annoying if you have a lot of these things. So I created this thing, which is a positive chisel design. If I take a look at that recipe, it's just a piece of paper, a bucket of water, and a little piece of lapis, and that creates a blank pattern. And then basically you just come over to any one of these little bits of pattern that you've created, and I think it's shift right click to write the recipe. But now if you see, I can actually place this anywhere, just copying that pattern. So if you have a pattern that's repeating a lot, like these vertical panels, you have the ability to just place that in a single go, which is very convenient. Do I have any acacia? No, I don't. But I should be able to at least, like, if you hold the shift key, it allows you to place anywhere on that block, which is very cool. So I just been playing around with that, coming up with some ideas for roofs. I was looking at the because I have that mesa biome over there, the Missing Pieces mod actually have these slopes that you can use to create like roofs and anything else. And I kind of like the light gray. I went ahead and grabbed some more of the different types. I might actually color this as gray, because if you look in here, here's a gray clay wedge, and it's a little bit darker. Don't know if that one would look good or not for the other roofs. Since I have this light gray, it's kind of peachish or something. It's got a little bit of red tint to the gray, and I think that's because of the clay itself is coming through. But feel free to play around with the chisel and bits. Chisels. You can see that there's other things that we can create, like a tape measure, diamond bit saw, craft with blocks or chisel blocks, cut along any of the 3 axes. That's pretty cool. But then there's also these different types of patterns, like negative chisel. Basically, if I have a particular pattern and I want the negative portion, the portion that I've cut out, I could essentially repeat that on other blocks. For the mirror chisel design, that basically just copies and mirrors that design so that I can get the opposite. So that is pretty cool. Actually, right here, I have the ability to place some of these just to demonstrate how easy it is to work with these patterns once you actually have a pattern set. And since this is only on the right side of the block, I can get it on the left just by holding the shift key, and that allows you to place it anywhere. And I just line it up with the block and do it just like that, and I'm able to get the right side as well. So that is pretty cool. But today I am not going to play around with any kind of building or anything. I am actually going to get into more of the technology stuff. I created this large open floor. I'm probably going to have another floor I started it right here because I have the windows and this little door. This is eventually going to be a door. I don't know if it's going to be a functional door or just a decorative door. Haven't really decided that yet, but I was playing around with different ideas. But whenever I was doing some terraforming, I think one of the upgraded versions of the pack cleared out a particular block type, and I noticed that underneath here, what is that sound? That was weird. There it is again. What is that? I don't know what that is. But you can see that there must have been some block that was removed in one of the mod that was removed out of the pack, but cleared out this entire space. Had to light it all up because it was spawning mobs constantly, and that was becoming a big pain. But at least I don't have to deal too much whenever I'm coming in here to create a basement, because I'll definitely want to create a basement for this building. Probably put power gen and stuff in a basement area. But I really like this. There's quite a bit more that I want to do on this house. I want to create like a I don't know, a rain gutter. Rather than having this crisp edge of a roof here, I think a rain gutter along that, basically with this redwood plank, that might actually look pretty good. It's just a matter of playing around and seeing what works for you. There's really no limit to the possibilities of what you can do. I can even grab some of these white hardened clay, or maybe even something whiter, because this has a little bit of pink to it, and basically put the cross for the window, just like a real pane glass window. I think that would be kind of cool. And I actually created a little lip here, just playing around with different ideas for designs. So the foundation has a lip over here. I thought that was pretty cool. A little bit of value add for the chisel and bits. But let me go ahead and cut here, get a couple of things ready, and we will be back, and we're going to start something brand new today. Alright, I think today I would like to get into some kind of power generation, because upcoming I'm going to want quite a bit of power, and I was just looking through the different options. I know that I can go with generators of all sorts. I know that Extra Utilities has a bunch of different generators, and Simple Generators has generators, but I was kind of thinking of more like solar, just to play around with. I don't think I've done solar generation in a very long time. Might be a good beginning of game mechanic. And it does look like in order to create solar panel 1, I need some mirrors and a little bit of wood and redstone. Really not a lot, which is very good. So let me go ahead and clean this stuff up and put these things away. Grab some redstone, grab some wood, and probably spruce, since I have spruce trees out here. I guess I had oak on me. And glass. I think I have glass. I do have glass, but it's right now bubble glass. I should be able to convert this back to a normal glass using the chisel, and I should be able to at least put that stuff there and create these mirrors, which is very good. That will create 9 of those. There we go. Cool. I could upgrade these. This one creates a solar I can't even talk. Solar panel 2, just with a piston. So I might as well create one of those. I think I have all of the resources needed for a piston. I think I got that switched. There we go. Cool. That creates a solar panel 2. Nice. And this one generates, I guess, 8. 8 RF per tick, maybe? 1 RF per tick. These are basically all upgradable, which is very nice. So I have the ability to create solar panel 3s all the way up to 8. Solar panel 8. Is that as high as we can do? Let me do solar flux. Can I not type that in? Flux reborn? There we go. Yeah, solar panel 8. And we can also create some of these cables, which probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Doesn't look like I have enough glass though, so let's go ahead and run some glass through the furnace. Where did my sand go? Didn't I grab sand? Oh, maybe I just didn't have the inventory space for it. I do need to clean up my inventory. I have so much stuff in my inventory. It is ridiculous. So that is just grinding away at iron. Let me just put that back over there so that I can grab some glass, because I would like to try some of these cables as well. These very basic ones, transfer 320 RF per tick, should be fine for what I'm currently doing. Really don't need anything more powerful than that. And that was weird. It looked like the furnace just stopped there for a second. But I'm going to be putting all of this stuff over at my warehouse. I know that all of my materials and things are over in my house, but eventually everything's going to go in here. I don't think we have any dollies, do we? No, didn't think so. So we'll probably have to figure out a decent way to transport all of these chests and everything over there. But let's go ahead and craft up our first little bit of cables. We got 6 cables, and I should be at least able to transfer power from these solar panels. Really rinky-dink solar panels right now. Probably just right here for now. I might have like a solar grid on this side. I might make it fancy. Maybe. Don't think I can do anything with that. Ooh, looks like we have a lot of options with basalt. That looks kind of cool. But I might come out maybe just a little bit of a platform. I'll probably spruce this up later because I don't have enough basalt right now. But let's go ahead and place a solar panel here. If I take a look at it, looks like it's able to detect light level. So I think it needs to be basically vision sight to the sun in order to produce electricity or RF. And it looks like I have a buffer of 125,000 RF, which is pretty cool. That was the tier 2 solar panel, so it wasn't too bad. I mean, this is probably decent for early game mechanics, and I wonder if these will actually retain their charge. Not enough light. Alright, let's sleep. Tried to sleep, but it wasn't nighttime yet. There we go. So let's see. Alright, this has a charge. Let me bring it over. I don't know if it retains it or not. Might be kind of interesting if it actually does retain the charge, and we can transport these. It doesn't look like it because it was around 56 before, and it doesn't look like it retained that. But we should be able to at least run cables, which is pretty cool. Nice. So efficiency. So it does look like we have different things that we can pop in here for efficiency purposes. I don't know if it's like mirrors. Can you do mirrors? No. I am not entirely sure what the what these slots are. Maybe for charging things. I don't really have anything that I can charge right now. That's probably what it is. Yeah, 100% efficiency because it has direct visibility of the sun. So it had nothing to do with the efficiency. I wonder if these will work with torches right next to it. That might be something interesting to see overnight. But we do have about 13,000 RF. Not too bad for our initial power supply. Obviously, I don't really care much for the cables here. I'll probably want to put these underneath. But let's take a look again at solar Flux Reborn and see what else we have. Oh, we have upgrade. That's probably what it is. It's probably slots for upgrades. That makes a little bit more sense. So there's a capacity upgrade. I guess it makes the buffer a little bit larger. Transfer rate. So these probably don't transfer very much. Machine traversal. I'm not sure what that is. Distributes energy to one additional connected to machines. Oh, that's kind of cool. Low light level. Oh, that one might be good to have. What is that one? A little bit of glowstone and a blank upgrade. That's not too bad. I might play around with those. So I kind of want a place to put those. So are there any kind of batteries? There are batteries here. Capacitors? What are these? Gas turbine controller. Basic power capacitor. Don't know if that's what I want because that's with the advanced generators. That's blood magic. These are just tanks, turrets. That is not good. I wonder. Battery. Extra utilities. Stores RF energy for wireless transmission. Well, it's not wireless transmission that we're looking for. Here's a battery box. Innervator. We are not to the point of using actually additions. Might have to get into actually additions at some point really soon because I would like to start creating things like crushers and stuff like that. Here's a crusher with the actually additions. I might want to get into this stuff too. So let's kind of take a look. Actually, additions is a good begin game type mechanic. So it might be good to actually get some of these. So I need actually additions. I am going to need something. I cannot recall what the name of it is. Atomic Reconstructor. I believe this might be what I need. So black quartz. I should have plenty of black quartz. Doesn't look like I've smelted any of it yet, so I will have to do that. That's probably good enough on glass right now. Oops, not you. You. Alright, cool. So let's grab a piece of black quartz and iron. Do I have iron? Yeah, I have iron on me. So let's go ahead and create this atomic. Where'd it go? Reconstructor. There we go. Oops. Hit the wrong thing. Need more sticks. Let's just convert all of this into sticks. There we go. Create one of those casings. And that thing right there. And we have an atomic reconstructor. So let's hold on to this real quick because we will actually need that in the very near future. Actually, I can probably hook it up to this. I don't know if this accepts power from here. But let's go ahead and try that out. Well, it does look like it. Yay! Alright, so I do need a lever because I don't want this to be running all the time. And let's go ahead and turn that off. Pretty sure... Redstone mode deactivation. Okay, cool. So this, basically with actually additions, has the ability to convert into a different material. If I take a redstone, for example, once it has enough charge in there, it will be able to convert these into Restonia crystals. And Restonia crystals are used quite a bit in all of the other different types of crafting, like the basic coil and everything else. So if I take a look at that crusher, we have basic coils, redstonia crystals, another one of those iron casings. This should be pretty good. Alright, so let's go ahead and create one of these. A couple of flint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I need 10 of these. See if I can just pulse it. Nope. Looks like it just has to be on there until it actually goes. There we go. So that created 10 of those. Probably need a crafting table over here. There we go. I may not have enough material. Let's just find out. Nope. I need the black quartz, and that is smelting up in here. Probably I'm good on black quartz. Notice I haven't done much with my ores, and that's because I really don't want to waste a bunch of ores right now whenever we could have a crusher going. And I need 2 of these guys. There we go. And I'm missing cobble and a couple of pieces of flint. Yes, my inventory is horrible. But now that we have a crusher, we should be able to at least start doubling some of our ores. So let's go ahead and place this guy right here, and let's go ahead and pop a hole underneath it. Just like so. And we should be able to run cable all the way over here. And this does connect because we've already identified that as being compatible because of the atomic reconstructor over there, but I do need more cable. Did I put my glass away? No, I did not. There we go. Let's go ahead and just create 6 more for now. We just have a very basic system for crushing ores and things like that, and this should be receiving power. No, this is crystal flux. Well, that is crystal flux. I think it's a direct... Oh, you know, it's probably because of this guy. Because that was leaching all the power. Yeah, so crystal flux and RF, I think they're essentially equivalent. At least they are able to convert into each other. And as you can see, this is slowly going up. Obviously, my 2 solar panels here really aren't that great. So we probably need to create at least a little bit better on the solar panels. But we should be able to at least come down here. Let me demonstrate the other crusher real quick. A little bit of tin, sure, why not? I know that the sun's going down, thus my power supply is going to go away. Mining backpack, grab some tin. If I were to place one of those guys in there, we will be able to see it produced 2 tin dust. That is pretty cool. That means that we can double all of our ores, and that's going to be great. So what I'm going to do real quick, I need more power, so I'm going to take a look at the solar panel or solar flux reborn and probably start upgrading some of these panels. I do need to create a lot of these solar panel ones, so this is going to take a little bit, so let me go ahead and do that and I'll be right back. Alright, well, this is going to take a while because I'm having to smelt quite a bit of glass in order to craft up all of the solar panels and mirrors that I need. But I was able to create 2 more of these solar panel 2s. So let's go ahead and come over here. And I might actually put these on top. Do those connect? It does look like they connect. That has quite a bit of charge. This one is not transferring power. Why are you not transferring power? Maybe it doesn't need to because it's not working, it's not running. I am not entirely sure, but these actually do have quite a bit of charge in them. This one has 88,000 RF, which is pretty good. That one's 5,000 already. Might play around with some of the upgrades too, but this one, it just doesn't seem like it's going up any. I am not entirely sure why that's not going up. Let's go ahead and grab some iron because I've been needing some iron. Let's run up here and crush this stuff. That way we can actually get this to work. Oh, may have been a rendering issue. That was weird. But now we have some iron dust, and I think this has a small percentage chance, yep, to add gold, which is very cool. So we do have a side benefit to the crusher. Other than just doubling the ores, we also have the ability to possibly get gold out of iron, but from some of the other ores we'll have other possibilities as well. So this is pretty cool. I am going to put my atomic reconstructor right here. Ooh, that retained the power. Nice. Alright, so no, I don't want it to run. I forgot redstone. Bam. I am probably just going to run some power underneath. So let's go ahead and pull out some of these. I think I left my axe in the main building, but there were only a couple of pieces. That's fine. There we go. That way that guy can get charged up as well, and I think this will insert in here first before trying to insert in here. It's kind of weird that this doesn't have a user interface, but that's fine. So that works out really well. But I think I'm getting pretty close to the end of the episode. I am going to continue building out these solar panels. I think this is going to be a good beginning game addition for power generation. But before I end it off for today, it's been suggested to me that I should look at Lunchbox because of the fact that I'm constantly trying to figure out what to eat. Like here I have a cooked chicken that I haven't eaten recently, but I've eaten twice out of the last 8 foods, potatoes on a stick. But a lunchbox should be something that could help us out. So let's go ahead and do that. Create 3 weighted pressure plates, and we created a lunchbox. And if I understand this correctly, I should be able to, oops, not place cables down, but I should be able to shift right click to open the lunchbox. I mean, it's open. Now what? Okay. That's weird. So whenever it's closed, I can right click and it opens, but if I shift right click, it opens, but then I can't access the menu. That's kind of interesting. But I should be able to place foods in here, and it'll cycle through the foods. So let's go ahead and put some of these in. It looks like I can only put 2 per slot, which is very interesting. Probably just need to plant the leeks. These are leeks, right? Yeah, leeks. These are oats or mustard? Mustard. Eh, I can eat mustard. There we go. Cool. So if I shift right click that, you can see the icon has food in it. I should be able just to right click to eat out of the lunchbox, and it should cycle through to the ones that I can eat. Obviously, I don't want to fill it completely with mustard seeds and stuff like that, because these are not going to be very helpful in regards to food, but it'll at least cycle through the different foods so that I don't have to worry about basically seeing which ones I haven't eaten recently. So that's going to help out quite a bit. So thanks for the suggestion. I knew about the lunchbox, but I completely forgot about it because I don't think I've played in a mod pack where it does that with the saturation and everything. But it does look like I'm going to have to end it off for today. we at least got started on the other power generation. Obviously, I have quite a bit to do on my house still. I'm going to be working on that off camera. And with my power generation over here, I'm just going to continue creating these solar panels, fix this little platform to make it look a little bit better. And then we'll come back and we'll actually start on some other things. So I really hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you could, rate and comment down below, it'd be greatly appreciated. And also, if you like the series, please hit that subscribe button. But for now, this is goodbye.